guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a new tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the new product came out on the market, and I am testing them out on my face today, and this is the look I came out with. If you guys want to know what are the products and my initial thoughts and reaction to it, stay tuned and continue watching. I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow before I do my face makeup. I usually do my face makeup, I complete my base makeup and then go for my eyeshadow. But the palette I'm going to use is the none other than the famous Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hill, and this is how the palette looks like. You guys heard a lot of controversy on this Anastasia Beverly Hill Subculture palette. I don't want to mess up my base, that's why I want to go ahead and do my eye makeup first and then move on to my face makeup. To be honest with you guys, when I saw this palette online, I was not gonna get that palette because I have Modern Renaissance palette and this is my holy grail palette. I use it all the time on me, on my clients. I carry that palette all the time with me, and this is hands down one of the best palettes. When this palette came out, I wasn't sure I was gonna get it or not because the colors were not screaming to me. But when I did order the palette and it came to my house, the colors on this palette are amazing. I do really like the colors. The problem with this palette is it has a lot of fallout and it picks up a lot of eyeshadow at the same time, and there's too much powder going on this palette. I did test out this palette one time just to see what everyone was talking about because I couldn't resist. I wanted to try it and I did try that, and I would have to say yes, it has a lot of powder, it has a lot of fallout. If you don't like the fallout, I would not say this palette is for you. And if you're not a freelance makeup artist and if you are in the beginner session of makeup, I also don't recommend this palette. I would say go with the Modern Renaissance palette. It has more warm, more pink, more gold, metallic, those shadows in that, and you're gonna enjoy that more than this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and actually start with my eyeshadow. I'm going to apply a concealer as my eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to take my Bare Mineral concealer or any concealer that you have at home. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just set my base. The first color I'm going to take is New Wave. New Wave is going to be my first transition shade. So when I dip my brush to this New Wave, it has few fallout but it's not that bad. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the same shadow, New Wave, and does have a lot of fallout. I mean, I don't mind if the shadow is good, but let's see how this works. Another thing is, it's like where you place the shadow first, it will kind of stuck there and you really have to blend it more than your usual blending, which is kind of annoying because I don't like to blend my shadows too much. I don't know. I feel like there's a line right here, and this kind of shadow, it's not blending it properly. Do you guys see what I mean? Like, you see this? There's a line right here. It's not blending properly, and I don't know if it's me, but or maybe because I watched so many negative videos using this palette, that's why I feel that way. Maybe. I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to use a brush. It comes with the palette. Fudge for my next shadow. And I'm going to apply this to my outer corner, my inner corner, and I'm going to use that fluffier side to blend this both sides. Okay, I'm losing that color. This color looks more brown, but when I place it to my eyelid, it looks even darker. Like, it doesn't look the same color as that it shows in the pen. See what I mean? When I place this color, it doesn't blend. You see? It's hard to blend the shadows. I'm going to take New Wave so I can blend the shadow. Again, you see there's a line in between. I don't know what kind of line is that, but this is not good. I feel like I need to tap it instead of swiping that color. That would probably help. And there's a line that is not blending. It's just stuck there. It looks like a huge mess, especially this one. I think there's something went wrong with the color and pigmentation because this palette is beautiful, but it's so hard to work with. I think I can do anything more than this because I'm trying to blend it and it's not definitely working. So I'm going to move on to the next color, and the shadow I'm taking is called Rowdy. it doesn't have that much fallout, which is really good. Instead of swiping it, I'm going to pack that shadow. I think that will help to blend it. This color using Roxy, and that Roxy is like a more peachy kind of shadow. I feel like when I place a shadow in the center, it will look a little better. I know it kind of looks like a mask, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, but I think it should be okay. I have a feeling. So I'm gonna take electric, and the brush I am using is MAC 195. Shadow doesn't have fallout, so I'm really happy. Okay, I definitely like this shadow. I definitely like this shadow. Can you guys see how metallic the shadow is? And I did not even wipe my brush. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I do like it. So far, I think electric has to be one of my favorite because it doesn't have that much fallout. Also, this color, once I place it, like, it's there. It's there. It's not going anywhere. This bitch is not going anywhere. I'm going to blend in between, and I'm going to take fudge a little bit and try to blend this shadow. So the formulation of the eyeshadows are not the same as the Modern Renaissance palette. They definitely changed the formula. This is the reason people are having problems to work with this palette. But I am not mad so far. I actually thought of returning this palette because I have seen so many negative reviews on this palette. So I thought maybe my palette would be the same, but except the new wave, I don't know about other shadows because I haven't tried that. Except the new wave, whatever I tried, it's not bad. It's not bad, and I'm not gonna say this palette is like that terrible. That's how they are looking so far, and I am not mad. I feel like the shadows so far did blend it. You just have to work a little bit more hard on it, but I didn't have any fallout, which I'm really surprised because so far whatever video I have seen, I see like a lot of people have fallout and they complain about the fallout. I don't know, because they probably got a bad batch or what, but I am not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my face makeup before actually, let me go ahead and put on my false lashes and I'll be back in a second. My lashes, and I am using Cocoa lashes in Amore, and I do love the lashes. They are probably one of my favorite lashes, current favorite lashes, so it might change anytime, I don't know. I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line after I'm done with having my base makeup, but probably people got a bad batch, but so far my palette looks good. This is how they look right now. First, I'm going to spray Mario Badescu skincare, which I do really like. I'm not going to use any primer. I don't know why. What time is it? It's probably 9 o'clock right now, and after I'm done doing this tutorial, I'm gonna take this off. So I'm not going to use any primer. I'm going to straight move on to my foundation, and I'm going to be using it is a new foundation, which is Tarte Clay Stick Foundation, and the shade is 10 Cent. This is the stick foundation. When I saw this foundation, I was really intrigued because I love the shade tape so much that I knew I have to try this. And I did try this foundation out a couple times on my skin. I do have to say I do like it a lot. This is more light to medium coverage. I wouldn't say this is like more full coverage. If you like that big face makeup, I would not recommend this foundation. And another thing I noticed with this foundation is if you do want to get that full coverage look using this foundation, you do have to build it up quite a bit. I'm using a e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. It's just like a plain blending brush, and I'm going to blend. If you are MAC NC42, definitely 10 Cent would be a perfect shade. Apply another layer so I can show you guys how much full coverage it will give it to you. Another thing about this foundation, I just noticed it. This is good for dry to normal skin. I wouldn't say this is good for an oily skin foundation because it does produce glow. It is giving me a nice glow to my skin, which I do like it, but I'm going to set it with the powder, of course. Always bring your foundation down to your neck, guys. Never ever forget that. I'm moving on to my concealer. I am I am so excited. I finally got my hands on the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I have 4 different shades. I mean, I have 3 different shades, golden 2 of them, and I got medium, and I got medium 10. Probably I'll be in shade medium 10 and golden, so I'm going to try this out. If you guys didn't know, Colourpop came out new concealer. If I'm not wrong, they have like 15 shades. They're lightest to darkest, and I got 3 shades because I didn't know which color I would be. And always, like, you know, mix and match. Shade, I feel like. Another really good part of this concealer is the applicator. This is like the best applicator in my opinion. It's like flat and it takes a lot of product at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm really excited. I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend this. It's not bad, but I do like a bit more coverage, just like my Shape Tape. So I'm going to do another. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, this is not bad. I mean, and it does blend pretty nicely, but only thing I would say, when I applied this concealer, I felt a little bit tingling. I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but it's hard to explain. But if you guys feel any different applying this, just let me know. But there's something that I'm not liking about this concealer, but I don't even know what is it. It's hard to tell. But let me try golden right over top of it. Maybe, I don't know. I like the shade a bit better. Okay. I do like it. This is without any concealer, and this is with concealer, and I used medium 10 and golden right over top. This is the... I just feel something. I don't even know. It's just a weird feeling. Probably I don't make sense. Or probably if you guys feel the same way, let me know. If it's just me, or... And just down to my nose. Right here. I think, yeah, the golden shade is so much better. I like the golden shade. I'm going to set it using my Wet n Wild Mega Contour Palette, and I'm going to use the yellow shade even though there is nothing. I'll try my best to apply it. Now I'm going to bronze my skin using the same palette. I'm going to set my face using the Sephora Compact Powder. And the shade I'm using is 36 Golden Fawn. I'm not the biggest blush fan, but I feel like in pictures it does look really stunning. And now moving on to my highlight, I'm going to use my oldie goodie Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and the brush I'm using is the My Makeup brush set. They actually sent me a bunch of their brushes to try out. This is the second time they actually sent me their brushes, and do really like it. I'm going to take Roxy Fudge to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm going to take Electric right in the center. This is the completed look, guys, and I do really enjoy this. So far, whatever I used in today's video, I do love this. I have no complaint and I'm really happy. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm really sorry for not uploading videos all the time. You guys, if you guys follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat, especially my Snapchat, you guys probably know how much busy I am. This is like the month of craziness. I have so many clients back to back and I am extremely booked, and this is the reason I'm not uploading as much as I was before. Try my best to keep you guys updated all the time. If it's not on YouTube, definitely on my Instagram and my Snapchat, especially on my Snapchat. If you guys follow me there, just shoot me a message. I reply to you in seconds. This is it, guys. I will see you in my next tutorial. Mwah! Bye, guys.